Hey, welcome to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome back to the channel. Today I am making a cigar box guitar, and I'm going to be using this cigar box, and I'm going to be using the Encore Blaster series Telecaster as the donor guitar. You can see a review of that here. My method of doing this is quite simple. I should be able to get it done today. I need to get it done today. He wants it as a present for his daughter for Christmas. And today is really the only day I've got because I am super busy. So there are other videos of me doing this. You can check those out too. Bing! But let's get on with this one. And there we go. One body stripped. So now what I've got to do is take the cigar box, decide which end's going to have the neck coming out of it. It does open like this, but we're not going to be able to utilise it like that because it'll have to be fixed. So I think it will be that way. So I need to cut this body, so it'll be layer like that to the right shape. So it will be like this, so the neck will come out here. No problemo, out the top of here, and the pickups and everything will fit just fine. So you'll have a pickup right up against the neck of this end, and a pickup there, and the tail piece will be screwing down pretty much where it's supposed to go. 25 inch scale length, or 25.5, something like that. Right, intonation. Just double check our scale length. They take it from the nut to where the bridges are sat, and it's 25.5. 25.5 scale length. That's what we're going for. Right, so I'm just going to find the middle. Which is going to be, so that's 14. I haven't got my glasses on. Put your glasses on, Brent. 14.3. Half of that is 7.1.5. So it doesn't have to be, well, it does have to be quite accurate because you want it in the middle. To the centre of there. Like that. And this is what I've got to cut out of the guitar. But I want to do it slightly smaller than that. I want to get the length so it's snug so that I can screw it in. The width, I want it a little bit less than that because I need to fit wires in and stuff. Alright, so now I'm going to offer up the neck. So you want it to overlap. And it looks like it is literally the width of the lid of this cigar box. The width of this is going to be basically it. For that, so the net, that's going to fit pretty good there. Next job is to cut this out. Let's do that. So there it is, there's our block. It is a little bit too long at the moment. Better to cut it too long than too short. But I just want to make sure that when I cut the neck pocket out, the exact length this is going to be. So I might have to shave just a tiny bit off of there, but we'll see when we get to it. So that's our neck pocket cut out, so I just need to cut that out with the Dremel tool. So I've cut the neck pocket out. It's slightly too small for this bit to go through, but I need to sand this to make it squarer and get the excess paint off and stuff anyway. So by the time I've done that, it will probably fit. Put the neck on so we can check the scale length, so we can cut out for the pickups. I've made a temporary spacer out of some plastic and taped it together just to get the right height so that the fretboard's sitting on top of the box. Measure from the nut, 25.5. That's where our bridges, our saddles if you like, need to be. That's where the strings go over the saddle, around there, so it's right at the back. So I'm just going to put a mark sort of here, okay, in non-permanent pen. So there's our ashtray, and there's our mark for 25.5 inch. That lines up nice with the saddles, and it's just about going to go about there, I think, which should work out really well. And then our neck pickup, everything's stuck to it. Our neck pickup will go here, around about there. So that should work out pretty bang on. Right, so I've marked where my screw holes are going there, and I've marked, put a little dot at the centre point. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to run a string to the base and a string from the high E to get the perfect position for the neck, to make sure it's all running straight. Then I'll mark it out and cut it out. Right, so I've got the string top and bottom, so we're just going to level this up. That's the distance there, lined up with my screw holes. And just want to get the top string and the bottom string going where they should be going. You want a little bit more on the bottom. I think that's about right there. And it's up to you what you do, but I think about there, that in there. There. There we go, that fits in there splendid, but the only problem is the block isn't quite lined up, so I need to cut this out here as well, because it is slightly back a bit, but that's alright. Okay, so I've got the pickup in, so let's see if this works. I need to mark exactly where it's going to go on here, so I can get a neat hole coming out of there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover the edge of that in non-permanent marker. Nice and thick, and then press down on it. Right, we've got 2 marks. Let's do some more. Got a line there now, so that's the edge of that. So so I've got a faint outline where the pickup should go, so if I offer that up, draw around it, that should give me the hole in the right place. So I cut it out with the Dremel tool. I'm just cleaning up with a little file. I could use the sandy bit on the Dremel, but what I'm going to have to do here is this style of guitar, the pickup screws into the body and then the scratch plate goes on top. Because this is a lot thicker, there's a larger distance, I'm going to have to do it traditional way, or the other way, and put springs under there and drill 2 holes for the screws. And there it is. So you've got your adjustable neck pickup now, which it wasn't so much before. I think I just need, just to take a little bit out of there. And we're good. Now, for some reason, when I recorded this bit of footage, I didn't speak. I don't know why, but this is me doing the rest of it. So we're putting in the toggle switch. We've marked out where the toggle switch is going to go and where the volume's going to go. Didn't bother with a tone, so I'm just using the Dremel tool to cut out the slot for the toggle switch to fit through, and then we just slot it in there, and then make the little pilot holes for the screws to screw it down, of course. Wiring this thing up, just wire it up exactly how it was before. So if you're not good with wiring, just take a photo of how it's wired before you dismantle it from the actual guitar, and then you can just refer back to that and just put all the wires back exactly where they were in the first place. The volume I decided to put right up the top corner, which actually is quite a cool place to have it, because when you're strumming strings, etc., or picking strings, it's right underneath your little finger there, so it's quite cool to have it there. I like it there. Which is an easy job to do. All works lovely, just like that. And then just basically put it back together again. Jack socket can go wherever you want. Of course, you can put these wherever you want to put them, really. I just put them in a kind of an obvious place, which is going to work when you're playing it. So here, because the jack socket isn't long enough, I just made a little, can you see? A little recess, sort of like I did the hole for the size of the jack socket to fit through, and then did a slightly bigger hole, sort of nut depth into the outer skin of this box, and then just screwed it in from that side like that. So that's holding that in nice and snug like. Neck is on. So now I'm going to whip the tuners back on after I've put some tongue oil or something on this headstock, because I've sanded it down. Tuners are back on. I'm just polishing the frets up. I've done the fret ends, I've rounded the fret ends off a bit, rolled the neck off a little bit, and I'm just going to polish these up with a bit of polishing compound before I put the strings on. I haven't done this up tight yet. I want to get the strings on and make sure we're all in the right position here before I drill and screw any more down, and then set up and we're ready. Yummy. Ooh. All polished up and the fretboard oiled up, looking nice. Hey, so here it is, all done and dusted, Telecaster style. This was the Encore Sounblaster, which is now a signed Cigar Box guitar, working exactly the same way as the Telecaster did. That's what I did with the neck in the end, and it is really cool. All done. And there you have it, another guitar build done. The guitar is now gone. I've delivered it to the guy that bought it. He's very happy. I'm very happy. I hope it was informative for you. Maybe you can give it a go yourself. As you can see, it's not terribly difficult to do. Hopefully, if you just follow this video, if you want to build one yourself, then you'll be able to do that. If you like this kind of video, then please do like, comment and subscribe. It does help me out in a big way. The channel's growing nicely. Don't forget to come and visit me on my weekly streams, usually a Thursday night, called the Hutch Club. It's just a group of us all get together, we talk about guitars and things like that, and I'll show you what I've been up to, and it's good fun, good little hangout, and that's growing nicely too, so thanks for everybody that does stick around for that one. So nothing left to say except peace. Till next time. Cue the jingle! 1, 2, 3, 4. If you like my YouTube show, hit like and comment and get involved. If you dig my vibe, then hit subscribe and never miss an episode of my YouTube show. Peace. Till next time.